Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to introduce you guys to Zulu. So for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, Zulu is my Bengal kitten who my boyfriend actually gifted to me as a Valentine's gift this year. He is now 4 months old and he's just absolutely crazy. When I first met him, I went to a breeder's to go look at all these different kind of Bengals, and he was the only Bengal kitten that went up to me without me having to try to force some love to any of these, and just automatically fell asleep on my laps. It was the cutest thing. He stuck his head in between my knees and just passed out for like an hour. He was about the size of my hand. It was adorable. Quick backstory, I am allergic to cats and dogs actually, but Bengals are hypoallergenic, so Zulu gives me no allergies for the most part. He doesn't shed. He maybe made my eyes water up once or twice, but nothing extreme. I usually break out in hives the second a cat scratches me, and he scratched me really hard. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little scratch mark there, and not little, it was actually huge, but I didn't break out in hives whatsoever, so I was pretty impressed. I think I hear him right now. Oh yeah, hello. This is Zulu. Say hi. He is the cutest little cat ever. I absolutely love his tummy. It has all these little dots. And also another thing I really love about him is that he looks like a little cheetah or leopard. So his markings are really nice. He's being very energetic right now. I think he is trying to tell me something. So Bengals are very vocal. They're always trying to tell you something that they need. For example, yesterday he ate his food so fast, and I didn't want to feed him more just because I already gave him a lot of food that day. So I just refilled his water, and we went to bed, and he always falls asleep very calmly with us. But he was going absolutely crazy. He was tearing up our blankets. Well, not tearing it up, but he was like basically wrestling himself with the blankets. And then he kept biting our fingers really hard, which he never does. He even bit my nose. So I was like, something's wrong with him. Like, I don't know what he needs, but something's wrong. And then it just clicked, and I was like, I think he might be hangry. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something. I brought him out to the living room, and I sat him down in front of his bowl, and he just kept staring at me and just kept meowing. And it's like, okay, you're hungry. You're mad because I didn't give you more food, even though this would be his. But I didn't expect him to come back to us. So I go back to bed. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm listening to Zulu just munch on his food outside. And next thing I know, he hops onto our bed, makes no ruckus, doesn't try biting our fingers, doesn't try biting our toes, doesn't try wrestling himself underneath the blankets. Third bowl of the day. So I refilled his bowl just a little bit more, and I just left him in the living room or kitchen area and went back to bed, and I left my door open just in case he did want to come hang out with us again or go to sleep with us. He just comes, lays next to me, like right on my shoulder, and falls asleep. And I just started laughing because it's like, wow, I've never seen a cat be so hangry before. I was like, I know a lot of people, like humans, we get hangry, but I didn't know animals did too. If you guys saw him, I wish I recorded it so I could show you guys, but yeah, they're very vocal people. So, interesting fact is that Bengals are actually just one generation off of an Asian leopard. Domestic cats started breeding with Asian leopards, I think starting in the 1800s somewhere, and by 1980 the breed was perfected. So over time they just became these really beautiful cats. Like you saw his markings, they're just very wild, you know? So they are a very wild breed, but they have all the characteristics of a domestic cat, and as mentioned before, he also has the characteristics of a dog. So you guys will see when we take him leash training today. So we are gonna go take Zulu to the park, and here he is. We're here. Go on a walk. gonna see how he does on his walk. So this is going to be his third time at the park, so I am expecting better than the first time, but he did do well on the second time, so let's see. So I just got done walking Zulu. The park was really quiet today, so you could definitely tell he's very calm about it. I actually just saw the other day that kind of like dogs, Bengals pick up on their owners' emotions. So when, for example, the other day, sad story, I lost my Apple Watch and I was really bummed out about it. I was like in bed, almost like basically in tears. It's really embarrassing, but he noticed that and he just came up to me. He grabbed onto my arm and just hugged it and started licking me and like rubbing his head like on me. It was really cute, just trying to cheer me up. And then also, like, if you're being super hyper, you're angry, then they'll start getting all crazy on you too, running around, jumping on walls. It's really funny. He seemed to enjoy his little walk. I thought he would climb a tree and I could catch that on video for you guys, but no tree climbing today. Maybe the next time. If you want to see his Instagram, he does have one, and I did post a video of him climbing the tree a little too high that I had to abruptly stop the video because I couldn't reach that high. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just watching this small little video about Zulu. It wasn't much, but I just really wanted to introduce him to everyone. So yeah, bye guys, thanks for watching, and if you like my videos, please follow my journey and subscribe. Bye!